Hi, I'm Shannon of Fab Girl Fitness, and today I'm going to show you how to engage your deep core muscles, or engage your core. It's a phrase that we hear a lot, but not many people actually understand what it means. So I'm going to go through with you what it means and how to do it. So when we say engage your core, or engage those deep core muscles, or possibly lower abs, all of those things are the same thing. That they are your transverse abdominis, which is your TVA. So you may have heard TVA said before. So your TVA is muscles that go from the ribs all the way down to the pelvic joint. They're connecting to the spine as well. So they are the entire kind of column of the core. So they are very, very important. They play a huge role in our body's stability and mobility. So it's below the rectus abdominis. So we tend to overtrain those external muscles. So that's your six-pack muscles. It's underneath that we want to get stronger. That's going to give you the tighter, stronger core. Okay. So what we're going to do, I'm going to show you how to check those muscles as far as understand how they feel when they're engaged. And then I'll show you a couple little movements that we can do to get those muscles stronger, to get the connection with the breath and the muscles themselves. It's very important to get that all connected. So you're going to roll safely onto your back. So if you are newly postnatal, I want you to come on the side first and then roll onto your back, and that's just going to keep that pressure off the abdominal muscles. So what we're going to do, you're going to lay on your back, legs are bent, feet are on the ground. You're going to put your fingers on your hip bones and you're going to walk 2 steps in with those hands. That there is where we're going to feel our TVA. So what I need you to do first is take a big breath in through your nose, and then you're going to do a big breath out. I want you to tuck your ribs down. So if you imagine that your ribs front and back is like an upside down bowl, so you're tucking in the front of the ribs, therefore the back of the ribs are then pushing into the mat, sort of like a bell. So you think you're kind of not rocking it back. So you're tucking the ribs down. That helps engage the core. And then you're going to tilt your hips up. So this is the key part here. So with your hands in that point, so those 2 steps in from the hip bone, pressing down on the stomach there, tilt the hips up. It's a very small movement, but you should then feel those muscles lift. So you're going to feel a little bit of a lift in the center, and then just relax and you'll feel it flatten. So breathe out, pushing the spine, pushing the ribs down, lifting the hips up, and then relax. So I hope you can feel that. So that again is when we say lower abs, deep core muscles, TVA, that is what you're working. That's what you're feeling, okay? So what ways you can get that area stronger? If you stay laying on your back, you're going to bring your knees up. The closer your knees are into your body, the easier it's going to be. So start at this level and you can slowly progress to make it more challenging for yourself. So keep your hands on the stomach muscle area. Keep it down that lower area on the TVA. It might be a bit tricky just for space between the thighs and the stomach, but just try to wiggle your hands in there. Flex your feet, so heels are pressed out. That's going to help protect your lower back. And what I want you to do is just lower that leg slowly down. Heel rests on the floor, and then breathe out, slowly bring it back in. So you want to be able to do this with full control and stability. So if you feel your back is arching and you can't keep your core pulled in, engaged, so you should be able to feel those ribs tucked in, everything pulled in tight, then what you could do is start down here. Start with your feet on the ground and then just lift one leg up, slowly down. So you should see how you feel those muscles pushing up slightly when the leg lifts up, and then as it lowers down. And then again, you can progress to knees up, so coming down and up. And then as you get stronger with this movement, you can start bringing that leg further away from the body, slowly back in, alternating sides. And then also by moving the knees further away from the body, you're creating again more tension. So then you already in this position will feel those muscles engaging. But again, you should feel everything supported, no arching of the back. And then again, the same thing, stretching out, alternating sides. And there you go. So I hope that helps make sense about how to engage your core and to make sure that you actually are strengthening those TVA muscles. So that's very, very important for everybody to really focus on those deep core muscles before you start focusing on the external rectus abdominis, because they work all the time. They don't need to be target trained, and nothing does, but you don't need to be doing tons of crunches. You need to be working the deep muscles, the TVA, to get that strong supported core. There you go, give that a go. Let me know how you find that, and I will see you all soon.